What's going on, y'all? Thanks for checking in the Khaliis Take. You know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell just so you can get the newest and the bonus content first. But hey, let's just go ahead and jump right in. You know, I saw this article on this site, theringer.com. You can go there and check it out as well if you like. And I was reading it, and I didn't get too far into it because I guess I really just wasn't. I guess I was baffled by, what was being said because I disagree. And what was being said was, do the Clippers have too much of a good thing? Now, I've said before, way back in one of my videos, there is a possibility of having too much of a good thing. I'm not going to say there isn't a possibility of that, but in the Clippers case, I don't see that. They have everything they need to win a championship. And honestly, if you ask me, they probably can add, another big man into the mix somewhere, for their own sake. But at the same time, they don't have too much of a good thing. They don't. And I feel like they have everything they need. Everything is in the right place. And, even though I still feel like they can go out and get like another big man to, give more depth in the center position, they're good the way they are. They got a lot of rotating pieces, and they got a lot of versatility. And the way this league is now, really it's almost safe to say it's you can't have too much of a good thing the way the league is now. You see what I'm saying? Because you look at the Warriors who just won the championship, you can never have enough shooting on a team because, no matter how good of shooters you have with the Splash Brothers, you still could find yourself in situations where you're down in a series. Your jump shot might not be falling, so it's always good to have more shooters. To me, it's always good to have more defensive players to take the load off of your main players because as you see now in today's NBA, there's a lot of injuries going on. I mean, it's more injuries going on now these days than I've ever seen growing up watching basketball because, like I said, it just might be a difference in, of course, it's a difference in era, different in everything. And, the game is played different. And you got so many shooters out here now. Everybody wants to have shooters on their team. You can never have enough defense to try to stop players. You can never have enough scoring on the other side of the court to score with teams who can put up, massive points, who have a lot of shooters and a lot of different scoring that's coming from different areas, from different positions on their team. So it's like, to me, when I looked at this on that site, I disagreed because and really they weren't saying that the Clippers have too much of a good thing. It was just more or less a question. But in reference to that, no, the Clippers don't have, too much of a good thing because it's like you can never have enough in this league now because everybody is fully equipped, with, like I said, a bunch of scoring, a bunch of three-point shooters, perimeter shooters. And on top of that, what I'm saying, when you look at the Clippers, they're built for everything because they got two of the best wing defenders in the NBA. They got versatility defensively on their bench, with Terrence Mann and players like that. And, then, Norman Powell, he can play defense too, and they got versatility defensively in their lineup, Robert Covington, of course, Kawhi and all that. And then on top of that, they got shooters. They got scoring all over the place. You see what I'm saying? They got, like I said, off the bench, you can go with Terrence Mann as a scorer. He can score, Luke Kennard is definitely the top three-point shooter in the league, one of the top three-point shooters. Hey, even all the way down to Amir Coffey, as I said, the guy that, way far down the bench that played last season and shocked everybody by coming out there and dropping 30 points a few games in a row. So, I mean, they got scoring all over the place, and they got guys that are confident, and that's the biggest thing. You could look at a team and see how much talent they have, but the confidence that players have when they step on the floor means everything. And, when you look at a team like the Lakers, with Russell Westbrook, they got 3 top 75 players, but it doesn't look like it at times because Russell Westbrook, since he's been on the Lakers, he doesn't play like a top 75 player because he doesn't fit in. The chemistry isn't there, and he doesn't have the confidence that he usually has or, have what other teams he's played with, until, he reached or started playing with the Lakers. So that confidence and and the talent has to go together. It can't be one without the other. You see what I'm saying? So, and in the Clippers case, everybody on that team is confident. I feel like, John Wall's coming into a situation, where he's confident this team is really good, which they are. They've shown that. They've shown how good they are without their superstars, so we know how good they can be, or, projected to be with their superstar players. And then on top of that, everybody else on the team is confident because they had to learn to play without Kawhi and PG, because both of those players weren't there either half the season or the whole or all the season, between, both of them. So the confidence that they have in one another as players, as a group, as a team, and then, you combat that with the head coach that they have that might be arguably the best coach in the league, in Ty Lue. This team is ready, and this team is built for a championship. And that's the reason why they're projected as at the top, as a championship contender, to go after it and get it. You see what I'm saying? So, the respect that they're getting without even stepping on the floor completely healthy yet shows how good of a team or how good of a roster that they have, put together that's built to win it all. So, I mean, to me, you can never have too much. You never can. Not like I said, not in today's game. I don't think you can have too much of too much of anything, too much firepower, too much 3-point shooting, too much defense. I don't really think you have too much of any of it. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just gonna say, as far as what I see, with this team and everything, I'm just anticipating to see how they look, going into this next season, because like I said, if they stay healthy, there's no way you can deny that they wouldn't be like a championship contender type team. There's no way you can deny that. Even if you're a hater of the Clippers, you just despise them, it doesn't matter. You still got to give them that respect, because, I mean, man, there's no team in the NBA really built like them, that's versatile like them, that has the pieces that they have, and have good pieces in every single area. That's the thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's mind-boggling to think that, this team right here, if healthy, couldn't make the finals, because they should. There's really no other option for them. I mean, if you can't win with this team, if they stay healthy, then, that's just, that's just a shame, because they got all the pieces they need and they're ready to go. And I know Kawhi Leonard is ready to go out there and prove how much of a, winner, he is once again. And, I definitely know that they got that mindset. And like I said, Ty Lue have them thinking the right way the whole time, and then on top of that, you got to look at it like this. The two acquisitions they got last year really put them into, I say, championship mode type team, because when they got Robert Covington and Norman Powell, I just thought to myself, even when they got those two players, I was like, man, this is a championship team, no doubt about it. I mean, because they got two versatile players in those guys who play their position really well, but at the same time, they play both sides of the floor. Norm Powell is underrated defensively. He can get dirty on defense. And we know Robert Covington is good defensively, and his 3-point shot is getting better and better because he's gaining more confidence the more he shoots it. And like I said, Ty Lue is the type of coach to give you the green light, so it makes it even easier for him. So even last year when they acquired those two pieces, it's like, man, this team is built for a championship. You know what I'm saying? Automatically. So like I said, my thing is, you can never have too much, especially the way the league is now. There's so many scorers and everything on the floor. Everybody wants to be a 3-point shooter now. Everybody's wanting to step out and shoot threes and, be perfect from the arc. So the defense that the Clippers have is warranted. The offense they have is definitely warranted to keep up with other teams offensively. And, for the Clippers' sake, they just hope that they be the last team standing with all that they acquired and whatever else they might, whatever other player they might acquire going forward. But hey, that's my take on everything. Leave any comments in the comment section. Check out my other videos if you haven't already. And hey, Khaliis out.